Hi, this is Nancy from Healing Gardens, and I'm here with your Angel Tarot reading for Monday, January 24th to Sunday, January 3rd. So, usually before I get started, I will pick a deck. I have many decks which have been gifts from people or I bought them myself. I'm very fortunate to have many options to pick from. I've also had mentors who have showed me how they use theirs, and I'm very blessed and fortunate to have had those opportunities. So I'm looking at my decks and I'm thinking about it, and I'm asking my guides and stuff to help me, and I came up with 3. So that could either be really good, that will have lots of information come in, or it could be super confusing. So I'm going to hope for the first, and we're going to go with that. Okay, so we have 3 decks. The first we have are the Butterfly Oracle cards by Doreen. They are for life changes. Changes are good sometimes not so much. Sometimes we don't like to change, and we have to anyway. So, what are you going to do? Alright, the second are Magical Mermaid and Dolphin cards, also by Doreen. They're interesting, they're pretty. I don't know how I feel about mermaids. I'm not against mermaids, they're very magical and woo, great. People are super into mermaids and stuff like that. I think they are very pretty. That's the extent of my mermaid knowledge. Again, I have no problem with that. Dolphins, I had no idea that dolphins were magical. I know people like them. Okay, and the last I have Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. The artwork is by Carla Lee Morrow. They're super cool. I do not know anything about dragons, so forgive me if it doesn't go well. I'm gonna end up using the book. So anyway, they're pretty. Sometimes they're very confusing to me. So the fact that we picked them, the guys are like, you're gonna learn them. So here we go. Alright, so we usually start by picking 3 cards. End up with a lot of cards. But we'll try and get a card for the beginning of the week, and then we'll have a card for the middle of the week and a card for the weekend. Alright? Sometimes we end up with a whole bunch of cards. So we'll see. I don't know. They tell me what to do and I just do it. So, alright, beginning of the week. Let's start with the butterfly cards. Alright, about life changes. Well, let's get it over with. Alright, if we have to change, let's just get it the heck over with. Here, we'll put it there so you can see it. We'll move these dudes out of the way for now. Come on out of the way. Got a table this week. Moving up in the world, right? Alright, also got a webcam. Fancy! That was a gift from Sean. Thank you, Sean. I love you. That wasn't creepy at all, was it? Alright, life changes from Doreen. Alright. There goes 2. We got 2. Alright, we will take 2. Alright. They are open for a lot of interpretation because there is one word on each of them. Okay. So at the beginning of the week, we have emotions. She fell down. Oh, let's put her over here. There you go. Alright. Emotions. Alright, see the butterfly there? I don't know, people are obsessed with butterflies. They are very pretty. They look like giant bugs to me. Sorry. But, anyway, I have a lot of negative things to say today. My apologies. Anyway, butterflies are great. Alright, all about metamorphosis and such. And the second is motivation. I like that one a little bit more. I don't know what kind they are. My apologies. Anyway, so, emotions and motivation. Let's try the book. So, in the beginning of the week, let's see, I hope they are alphabetical. They are. Alright, emotions for Monday and Tuesday. Alright, let's go Monday, emotions, Tuesday, motivation. Okay, Monday. You're evolving and progressing. That's a win. So it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. Ignored emotions can only grow stronger and louder. There's something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. You once were able to endure or even enjoy the situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. This card asks you to be honest with yourself and take an inventory of how you're feeling. You don't have to resort to drastic action to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. Okay. Additional meanings means you could be seeking guidance from a therapist or joining a support group, dealing with emotional loved one, or empathizing and absorbing other people's emotions. Okay, so anyway, beginning of the week. What is it that you are ignoring? All right, doesn't exactly come out with that, but that's what I come up with. All right, so emotions. All right, there's something that was good for you, all right, in the past. Maybe it wasn't good for you, but I mean, you still dealt with it. You still did your thing and lived with it, learned from it, and grew. All right, what is it that no longer is serving you? All right, you need to look at that. You need to take inventory of how you feel. All right, don't block how you feel. All right, you feel that way for a reason. Okay, there's a reason why we have reactions to whatever. Sometimes we don't follow our intuition or guidance, so what happens is we have strong emotions. I mean, that's not why we have strong emotions. We have strong emotions because we do. But notice how things are making you feel. All right, now if you're an empath, that could make things tricky because you feel other people's feelings and such, and so it makes it hard to differentiate your own feelings. All right, grounding is a great way to do that. Trying to get into the moment is also good. Try and just, feel your own feelings. Sometimes you actually just have to ask yourself, hey, is this mine? Sounds really weird. Okay, if you're not an empath, I know that sounds super, super crazy. But if you are, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You walk into a room and it's like, man, I am so sad, oh my gosh. And something great just happened to you. It's like, why on earth am I sad? It's not your sadness, you're picking up somebody else's sadness. Okay, which is okay, which is all right. It helps you to be empathetic. It helps you on your journey. There's a reason why you're an empath, so that you can help others. So that's good. That's good. But it also makes your life sometimes very uncomfortable and complicated if you are unable to understand that. Especially if you're young and you don't understand that. Know that this is not a punishment, it's something good for you. All right, it means that you're special. We're all special. We all have special gifts. That just happens to be yours. All right. So learning how to protect yourself is also very, very important. If you don't know anything about energetic protection, look that up. Okay, there are many, many great videos, resources, podcasts, websites, whatever, dedicated to that sort of thing. All right, so I'm not going to get into that today. At some point, if you want to, we can. But today we're not going to. Okay, so if you are empath and you need to protect yourself, please do so. But if they're your feelings, feel them. It is okay to have feelings. You do not need to push everything down all the time. I am notorious for doing that. Not so much now, evolving and growing. But certainly when I was younger, I would push it all down and push it all down and push it all down until one day someone would say something small and I would just explode on these people. Okay, they had no idea what hit them because it was just building up and building up. Okay, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for you, and believe me, it's unhealthy for the people around you because they have to deal with that crap then. Okay, so notice your feelings. Monday, beginning of the week. Okay, beginning of the week usually not so great anyway. I shouldn't say that. Maybe it is. Maybe you just love your job or love what you do, or I don't know. So go Monday. Monday's the day to start over. Okay. So anyway, Monday, notice your emotions. Tuesday, motivation. Okay. Maybe we're gonna be tired. You know what I mean? Come Tuesday, it's like, ugh, no, it's only Tuesday. Why is it only Tuesday? All right. Yeah. Get motivated. All right. Let's see what the book has to say about motivation. Correct. Motivation. You drew this card because your motivation is changing, and what once interested you doesn't anymore. And what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities. This could indicate that this pattern is stressful for you. Yet by facing the pattern, you are empowered to both understand and heal it. There's a need to deal with the boredom that has set in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to a desire for drama, to stir up excitement and variety. Okay? In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying why your motivation has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. All right? Additional meanings increase your energy by detoxing or exercising. Speak the truth about your needs and desires and make your truth to yourself. Shake up your routines and add interest. Okay, this is a very, very interesting card. Motivation. All right, far deeper than I thought it would. Let's get into burnout. So most of you know that I just changed jobs twice. It's okay, the first one wasn't a great fit, so I did it again. This next one is a very good fit. I was super burned out at my last job. I loved my last job. I wonder if I said. I loved aspects of my last job. I love the people at my last job. If you're listening, I love you and miss you terribly. Okay? But I was super burnt out. And it was affecting how I did my job and how I lived my life, and I was very stressed, and I wasn't feeling well all the time. I was more susceptible getting sick, so I was sick often. I gained a lot of weight. I ate just to comfort myself. I did lots of bad things. I would drink, I would do whatever, okay, to try and like push down that burnout and push down those things. COVID just knocked the crap out of us, okay? It doesn't matter what your profession is. It is just, and I guess it's not relenting. I guess it's just the new normal. I don't know. I don't want to get into that crap. But suffice it to say, many people are burnt out. I dealt with it by leaving that situation, going to something new. That may not be an option for you, or it may not be what you want to do, which is fine, which is great. But it also means that you need to find healthy ways to deal with that. Okay, so motivation to change, motivation to do things differently. Okay, so as we learn and grow and evolve, things that we used to enjoy doing, we might not anymore. When I was younger, I considered myself an artist. Go figure. I love to draw, I love to paint, I love to do all of those things. Now, I do not do any of those things. And I have time to do them, I choose not to do them because it's not, I don't know, I was a perfectionist then, as far as it, and I don't know if you, any artists out there, but if you're trying to do something, it is never perfect. It's always going to be just like a little bit more and a little bit more, and the more you do it, the worse it gets, and then you have to keep adding more and more and more, and no, super stressful for me, okay? So I'm all done with that, all right? But that's my journey, okay? So now I enjoy writing. If you haven't seen my book, check me out on Amazon. Yeah, that was a plug. Shameless plug. Thank you. I can hear that guy in my head. You know who you are. Anyway, you're probably never going to listen to this, so that's fine. I can totally say that. But I enjoy writing. It's something I enjoy doing, all right? It's a creative outlet for me. And it's something that when I was younger, I would not have done, all right? Not that I don't want to say that I wouldn't be capable, but it didn't interest me then. You know what I mean? It just didn't hold what would have interested me. All right. So there was a time when I used to love to bake. People around me liked when I baked cupcakes for days. I don't do that much anymore. Doesn't mean I don't like cupcakes. I just like when somebody else makes them. Grace, talking to you. Anyway, as we grow and learn, different things interest us, okay? So yes, we are all very busy. We are all overburdened. We are all whatever we are, okay? There are things that you could do to help distract you, okay? That doesn't mean you have to like sit in front of the TV and waste away. Although, hey, I love watching TV. Love it. Love coming home after work and just sitting on the couch and not moving ever again. Not healthy for me. Not healthy for you. Okay, so sometimes we need to try something else, okay? So Monday, we're going to face our emotions. Tuesday, we're going to look at things that we enjoy doing and evaluate what it is that we want to be doing to help us to overcome some of the stress, some of the burden and stuff in our life, okay? So that's Monday and Tuesday. Those are butterflies, all right? So let's put those away. All right, let's look for the middle of the week. Wednesday, Thursday. Dolphins and the Dragons. Somehow I feel like weekend should be more fun, so let's save the fun-loving Mermaids for the weekend. Let's hit the Dragon midweek. Right? So, beginning of the week, we're hitting those emotions, and then we're looking into our life, expanding our interest and what have you. Come Wednesday, Thursday. Got these dragons. Whew. I don't know. There's one already. Do we do one? We do two. Let's do two. All right. So we'll do one for Wednesday, one for Thursday. I'm getting a lot of cards. All right. By the end of the week, I can't remember what I said the week before. So anyway, so I'll have to look at it again during the week and be like, what did I say was supposed to happen to me on Thursday? I don't know. Maybe you have a better memory than me. That is why I watch videos that do it daily. I watch Tilly. Tilly. That is not a plug, but I love her. Tilly, if you ever watch me, I love you too. Maybe we're getting one. I guess we're getting one. One day for Wednesday and Thursday. One card for Wednesday and Thursday. Right? And I'm going to end up using the book again because it is a super complicated deck. Alright, we have Earth and Water Dragon. Creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. I like that. Some of these cards are super complicated. This one, not so much. I love that. Love that. Okay. So, Wednesday and Thursday, Earth and Water Dragon. Alright. Let's look at the book. Earth and Water Dragon on page 30. I went past it. Okay, Earth and Water Dragon. Fresh start is coming and new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. The fourth dimensional brown and green Earth and Water Dragons bring the blessing of a new opportunity. So Wednesday or Thursday, you're getting a new opportunity. They synchronize the energy and timing to ensure it blossoms. The element of earth enables us to ground our projects, while the element of water enables us to flow with them. When combined in the Earth and Water Dragon, these are very auspicious qualities. When mixed together, in the physical world, earth and water create mud, which sounds terrible. But it says it's excellent for growth of seeds. So if you're planting a tree, you place its roots into the soil and make sure there's good foundation, and then you activate its growth with water. In due course, you harvest the fruit. The more effort you put into providing the perfect condition for the tree, the better the crop. This card is showing you this good time to create. With the gracious assistance of the Earth and Water Dragons, you can lay a strong foundation for your future. All right. Picking this card suggests it is time for a new phase in your life. We're not going to go because it's super, super long. Okay, but this is saying that it is time for a new project. All right, something new. It's time to start something, a new project, a new growth. Okay, so maybe that's the thing that you like on Tuesday. Tuesday, you start looking into things that interest you. Maybe on Wednesday, you're going to really go for it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's going to be like, I really always wanted to do woodworking. I always wanted to do crafts. I always wanted to work on cars. I always wanted to write a book, run a marathon, whatever it is. Okay? Then maybe come Wednesday, Thursday, it is time for a fresh start and to really try those things. Okay? Like really spread your wings. Okay? And it's saying about, planting seeds in the earth and water and then nurturing them. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to start something on Wednesday and Thursday. It's done. Okay, it means you're going to start something new, and it's going to take some nurturing. All right, it's going to take some time. All right, and that's okay. Often when we we start something and we have things, happen right away, we don't have that sense of fulfillment that we have when we put more effort into it, which is crazy because if you have like a great outcome right away, you should be just as happy as if you have a great outcome, 6 months from now. All right. Somehow we've convinced ourselves that we need to work really, really hard to get what we get. Okay. That doesn't have to be the case. But in this instance, it looks like that is the way we are heading. We are starting something new, and it's going to take some cultivating. I know I'm planning my summer garden. I used to do it every single year, and I'd make out a whole plan. It's like, okay, I want to plant this and this and this, and then come time and be like, okay, sometimes I start seeds and they would die. Sometimes I would wait, and then I'd buy the stuff too late, and then I'd plant it, and then it would die. One year, I actually did it on time and planted it on time, and it was great, and groundhogs came and ate all of it, and what didn't, bunnies came and ate. Guess they need to eat too. I don't know. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. Anyway, I didn't do it last year or the year before, so I feel a little bad, so maybe I'll try again this year. I don't know. I would like some fresh vegetables. Okay. So this could be planting your garden, could be any number of things. Okay. So only you know what it is. read your emotions. Think about what you like. Spend some time on you. All right. Don't expect someone else to tell you what you need to do. All right. It is your life, your goals. What you want is going to be completely different than what other people want for you. All right. And that's okay, because only you know what you want. Okay. So, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. Let's put those away and let's get those silly mermaids out for the weekend. All right. Mermaids and dolphins. Big hair in it. That's not gross at all. It's mine, so it's only gross to me. To other people because nasty. Anyway, and they're upside down. Mermaids and dolphins. People love mermaids. Should we do one? Let's do two. It was super easy. All right, 2 it is. All right. So this is for the weekend, for Friday. I'm counting Friday. It's part of the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. So we have simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. That is great, great advice. Okay. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. You can see it. It's a mermaid. She looks like she's in a tree. I don't know if there are a lot of trees underwater. I guess she's not underwater. I don't know, she's like Ariel getting the legs. I don't know. She has no legs. She also has no top. She's naked. Whatever. You do you, honey. All right. So simplify your life. All right. Clutter is an outward manifestation of a cluttered mind. All right. Cluttered life. We all, I believe we said this before. We talked about this before. Clean up the clutter. Get rid of the crap. If you don't use it, you don't need it. All right. I don't know if that's right. I have trouble getting rid of things. I'll get rid of it and I'll be like, why did I get rid of that? Ask my girls. They clean out their closet and I take it because it's like, you might need this or I might need this. I don't know. And then I'll keep it for like years and be like, you were right. No one needed this. Pass it on to someone who does need it. Okay. If you know, I love getting other people's junk. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how that is? I think that's why people love like eBay and Marketplace and stuff like that, because it's like, ooh, it's like a yard sale. It's like, oh, you don't want it? I'll take it. Which is crazy. Alright. So, anyway, clean out your closet, clean up your space. If it's at work, clean off your desk, clean up your workstation, clean out your locker, whatever it is, if you're at school. You know what I mean? Organize things and you will feel like you have a more organized life. I know a lot of people in January, it's the beginning of the new year, they get organized and stuff like that. We're trapped in the house because it's freezing cold out. At least it's not snowing or raining today. The last 2 weeks it's been like sleeting and raining or snowing when we were talking. So at least this week it's not. It's sunny. Although cold as heck. Don't want to go out there. Anyway, so this is a great time. You're stuck in the house anyway. All right, clean out a drawer. Just that one drawer. And then every time you open the drawer, be like, look at what I did. Dang, I'm okay. So anyway, you'll feel a little bit better, all right? When you're surrounded by junk, you feel like crap. All right, make your bed every day. I know, it sounds really weird. Make your bed every day. When you come home from work and you're feeling tired and crappy, you're like, at least I made the bed. I accomplished something. Look at my clean room. Okay. Yeah, just little things like that. Little things like that can make a big difference. You don't think they can, but try it. Try it. See. Because if you come home and your bed looks like a hot mess, you're like, ugh, I just want to crash. I don't want to think about that. I want to think about making my bed. You know what I mean? It's small things, small goals, small little tasks that you like check them off and check them off and check them off throughout the day. It's like, I did get something done. Go figure. All right. The next card is Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Okay. There is a beautiful mermaid sitting in high grasses and flowers and stuff. There's a parrot there with her. No pirates. No dolphins. There are no dolphins in the other one either. Where are these dolphins they speak of? I see mermaids. I don't see any dolphins. Anyway. No dolphins. I'm sure there are dolphins in there somewhere. Although even on the picture, there's no dolphins. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I digress. All right. So simplify your life. All right. So maybe Friday, Saturday, we're just kind of gonna do that sort of thing, and then Sunday, we're gonna slow down. Sundays are great for slowing down. I don't know if you're church people and you go to church and after church and you have time to yourself. Anyway, no talk about religion. I'm not getting into that. But anyway, a lot of people do. That's the only reason I mentioned it. Okay, so Sunday, it's your time to sit and quietly think. All right, that's my deal. Anyway, Saturday I like run. So Sunday I don't have to. I could cook dinner for my family, and hopefully they will join me. Sometimes we'll play board games. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes I will sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing. I don't know if I did that last week or the week before because the weather was so bad and I really couldn't go anywhere. And I sat and did absolutely nothing, and then I felt like a big slug. But if you enjoy that, hey, I have a friend who said that they have pajama weekends. I can't remember what they call it. But anyway, they will stay in their pajamas and not leave the house the entire weekend, and they love it. That would drive me crazy. If I don't get out of my pajamas like right away in the morning, I feel like trash. But I mean, if you like that, do that, all right? Sometimes you just need to stop to slow down, all right? So Sunday is our day. Sunday the 30th is our day to slow down, all right? Meditate. I know. Meditating sounds hard, all right? It's like, clear my mind. It doesn't have to be hard. You can do guided meditations. I have guided meditations. Try it. Another selfish plug. I don't know. What are you going to do? But anyway, you don't have to try mine, all right? There are many, many out there. They will take you on a journey, all right, that you will listen to them and listen to somebody else and follow them, all right? That's how I started with guided meditations, to meditate, because I couldn't, my head's going a mile a minute all the time. Anyone who knows me knows that. It's like, so I started out with that because it was distracting to me, all right? I put on headphones or earbuds or whatever, and I would go and lay down, and I would put it on, and I would just listen to what they had good to say, all right? So you could do that, don't do that, that's completely up to you, but that worked for me, so that eventually I would I transitioned from that to meditation music. I put on meditation music, and I just kind of listen to the music, and breathe. Breathing is, when they're all like, oh, breathe, and I'm like so sick, it's like, yeah, I know how to breathe, all right? But it makes you stop and focus on something specific in the moment, about living in the moment, okay? About feeling things and seeing things and that kind of thing, all right? So being present, all right? So meditating is often about being present, but this is saying that you should meditate and spend time thinking about what you desire, all right? So that doesn't mean you have to sit there silently thinking about, nothing. It means you can sit there thinking about, what brings me joy? What do I enjoy? How do I want to go from here? What do I want to do? All right. We talked earlier in the week about motivation, about trying something, thinking about what really you would enjoy doing now, and then we went from there on to really starting on a project. Okay. So maybe Sunday is the time that we really stop and think about that and be like, how do I want to go about this? All right. I decided that I wanted to start a marathon. Okay, I know people who are going to do that. We have a marathon close to us, and it's a big deal. People come from all over. All right. So anyway, people say you decided on Tuesday. It's like, okay, I'm going to do that. Wednesday, you signed up for the marathon. It's like, I got this. And then you took the dog for a longer walk than you normally would. And then Sunday comes and you're thinking about it, it's like, marathon. That's going to be hard. So maybe this is time that you think about that. Think about what you want. Maybe you're thinking about doing a marathon because you want to get healthier. Maybe it's because you want to meet different people. Maybe you want to expand your horizons. Maybe you just want to prove to yourself that you can. It doesn't matter, all right? Whatever works for you, okay? So this is your time to really think about that and think about what it is that you want and why you want it, all right? So that's a great thing. That's a great thing because that helps us stay on our path. Do we need to stay on our path? No, we'll wander on our path. But you know that old saying, what is it? If you don't know where you're going, it doesn't matter how you get there. Okay? If you know where you're going, you know where you want to be, then maybe come up with a plan. Say in 5 years, I want to be here. I want to have this, and this in place. All right? If you don't plan for it now, how are you going to get there? Hope? You know what I mean? Some people do. Some people don't. Some people end up in the exact same place. All right, like I said, I came from a job that I really, really loved. I was there 5 years. All right, I started there and I learned a lot there and I grew a lot there and I it's a fabulous experience for me. All right, but then it was time for me to move on and I kept saying, it's like, okay, well, I want to do this. Okay, in fact, this is what I want to do. Part of what I want to do. I wanted to I wanted to do my readings for other people. I wanted to share that. I wanted to expand in that way, but then did nothing about it. Okay, so 5 years later, here I am, just starting, where if I had started 5 years ago, who knows? All right, maybe I would have tried it and hated it. Something else by now. I don't know. Or who knows? Maybe I would have loved it, and I would have had a thriving practice and had people calling me and asking me for readings, and I would have been doing readings for them, and I would have been happy, thinking that I'm helping people on their journey. I don't know. I don't know. And I won't know now because I didn't do it. Okay? So think about it. Think about where you want to be. All right? If you're exactly where you want to be, then hey, that's fine. Great. That's fantastic. Then stay there. Or find out ways to be happy where you are. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? So, but anyway, take some time, contemplate, think about where you want to be, what your desires are, and how you plan on getting them. Okay? So that is our week. That is our week. We started out looking at our emotions, then we think about what it is that we want, how we've changed and grown, and then we take those things that we want and we dive in and we get them started. Then we clear out the clutter so that we can actually do a better job with those things that we started. And then come the weekend, we stop and relax and think about what it is that we want and how to move forward in our life. That's our week. And a cat, didn't you? Cat and the dog are both sleeping aside of me here. So anyway, they are not visiting this week. I'm sorry. Next week I'll make sure they visit us. I'm not going to wake them up. I feel really bad. So they're super comfy. So that is our week. All right. I hope you have a fantastic week. I have my mouse so I can shut my camera off. I hope you have a fantastic week. All right. I hope that it goes very, very well and you have everything you need and you are with the people you love. And if not, I hope you find the people you love. All right. So this is Nancy from Healing Gardens. Again, I am wishing you a happy, happy week and blessings.